Have you noticed that your vehicle's radiator hoses feel harder or more swollen than usual? This could be a sign of excessive pressure in the cooling system, which may lead to serious engine problems. In this video, I'll explain why this happens, how to diagnose the issue, and what solutions you can apply before it turns into a costly repair. Radiator hoses carry hot coolant from the engine to the radiator, where it cools down before returning to the engine. These hoses need to be flexible and durable to handle the cooling system's pressure. However, if they become inflated or too stiff, there might be an overpressure or a blockage in the system. Causes: 1. Faulty radiator cap. The radiator cap regulates the pressure inside the cooling system. If it's damaged or clogged, it can cause pressure buildup, leading to swollen hoses. 2. Stuck thermostat. If the thermostat gets stuck closed, coolant cannot circulate properly, causing increased temperature and pressure, which affects the hoses. 3. Blown head gasket. A damaged head gasket can allow combustion gases to leak into the cooling system, increasing pressure and causing the hoses to swell abnormally. 4. Blocked radiator or coolant passages. If the radiator is clogged or has a buildup of debris, coolant flow is restricted, which may result in excessive pressure on the hoses. 5. Failing water pump. A malfunctioning water pump won't circulate coolant efficiently, potentially leading to localized pressure buildup within the system. Diagnosis: 1. Check the radiator cap. Let the engine cool down before removing the radiator cap. If the cap spring is loose or shows signs of corrosion, it likely needs replacement. 2. Inspect the thermostat. If the engine overheats and the hoses feel extremely rigid, the thermostat may be stuck. You can test it by placing it in hot water to see if it opens properly. 3. Examine the coolant. If the coolant contains bubbles or has a milky brown color, this could indicate combustion gases leaking into the cooling system due to a blown head gasket. 4. Check the radiator and water pump. Inspect the radiator for debris buildup or blockages. Also, make sure the water pump is functioning properly and there are no leaks. Solutions: 1. Replace the radiator cap. If the cap is faulty, install a new one with the correct pressure rating specified by the manufacturer. 2. Replace the thermostat. If the thermostat is stuck or not opening properly, replacing it will restore normal coolant flow. 3. Repair the head gasket. If combustion gases are leaking into the cooling system, the cylinder head must be removed, and the gasket replaced. This is a major repair that should be done by a specialist. 4. Clean or replace the radiator. If the radiator is blocked, flush it using a cooling system cleaner or replace it if the damage is severe. 5. Inspect and repair the water pump. If the water pump is leaking or malfunctioning, it's essential to replace it to maintain proper coolant circulation. Additional tips: 1. Regularly replace the coolant and use the manufacturer's recommended type. 2. Check the coolant level frequently and ensure there are no leaks in the cooling system. 3. Don't ignore swollen or stiff radiator hoses, as excessive pressure can cause severe engine damage. 4. Perform preventive maintenance on the cooling system, including radiator cleaning and thermostat inspection. If this video was helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more content on vehicle diagnostics and repairs. Leave your questions in the comments, and I'll be happy to answer.